To the world, King Charles I is ruler of the United Kingdom and 14 Commonwealth realms, but to Prince William and Prince Harry's children, he's simply Grandpa. His Majesty has a total of 5 grandchildren, including Prince George, Princess Charlotte, Prince Louis, Prince Archie, and Princess Lilat. His wife Camilla has commented on how great he is as Grandpa Wales, which the source reported is what his grandkids call him. Before he became king, he will get down on his knees, crawl about with them for hours, making funny noises and laughing. George, Charlotte, and Louis have a real treat in store this season, as their grandfather, King Charles, is constructing something very special in one of his royal gardens. The surprise in store for the royal children is a brand new maze on the grounds of the King's Royal Sandringham estate in Norfolk. Inspired by the elaborate labyrinth he played there as a child, they grew up playing in the garden labyrinth on the estate, but it was removed decades ago. Now His Majesty's dream of refurbishing his childhood maze there has come to life. Work to create the lower maze garden began in 2023, and the square labyrinth, which sits on the west lawn, opened to the public last week. The design of the maze, crafted from topiary and yew trees, was inspired by Charles's own childhood memories. The king, who is a passionate gardener, reportedly also sees the intricate square maze as a celebration of formal geometry and cosmological symbolism. We think it's a wonderful idea. I bet George, Charlotte, and Louis can't wait to run around the maze together. The monarch hopes his 3 grandchildren will enjoy many happy times in the maze, and he sees it as a place where he could play with them. Sans head gardener Jack Linfield told the publication designing the maze had been very exciting, saying you walk out of the topiary garden and into a very traditional lower maze. Indeed, new photos reveal the hedges have already been planted around the fountain in Sandringham's low maze garden on the estate's west lawn way. Back in the 1800s, the garden on the west lawn of Sandringham was a formal pair garden, but was subsequently reverted to a lawn. Interestingly, the new maze is the 3rd royal maze to be constructed in the last 300 years. King Charles recently created mazes at Dumfries House in Ayrshire and Balmoral in Aberdeenshire. George, Charlotte, and Louis will no doubt be itching to explore the new maze together, perhaps competing amongst themselves to be the first to find the central point. Their parents, William and Katherine, are known to be very hands-on with their children, so we imagine they would join in the fun. Barbecues and walks on the beach were filled with laughter and tenderness as Prince William and his children devoted themselves to fostering a joyful atmosphere for their mother's treatment and recovery journey that created the cherished moments that are filled with love and happiness. Meanwhile, Prince William has said his father is brilliant with the youngest members of the royal family, but that he'd like his father to spend more time with his grandchildren. I would like him to have more time with the children. William said having more time with him at home would be lovely, being able to, play at the grandchildren, because when he's there, he's brilliant, but we need him there as much as possible, in addition to being a grandfather to the children of his sons. William and Harry Charles also has roles in the lives of his 5-step grandchildren. My grandchildren adore him. Absolutely adore him. Camilla said he reads Harry Potter and he could do all the different voices, and I think children can really appreciate that. The king has previously discussed the titan bonds he shares with his grandchildren. He said it's a different part of your life. The great thing is to encourage them, show them things, and take their interest. It's very important to create a bond when they are very young. Sounds like there's never a dull moment between the royal kids and their grandpa.